Hello, and welcome to the Busy Rebecca podcast, where I share tips to help you shape your mindset and develop a healthy perspective. A healthy perspective is key, especially when dealing with challenges, and stay motivated to keep doing your best. I may not have all the answers, but I encourage you to sit back, pick a lesson or two as I dive in. Anyway, so today's topic revolves around revenge and flexing. And it came randomly. Yeah, I was arranging my house, and then it just struck me that the flex to moving on from a difficult situation or from something that wasn't working should never be revenge or trying to prove a point to other people that you're in a better place. The flex should be that you have peace of mind. And I think this is relevant to share with other people because as the year is coming to an end, there's a lot of ramping up of activity to have a productive year or to end on a high note. And it's important that we track what our motivations are. Are you doing those things because they bring you joy or because they add up to your life goals or your purpose here on earth? Or are you doing them to prove a point so that at the end of the year you just say, oh yeah, I did this and this and this in spite of, despite this or that happening to me? Your purpose should be the motivation to why you do things. This episode isn't for everyone, but the specific people that it speaks to, they know themselves. The people that are trying to do things just to show that, oh, life is good, they're in a better place, or keep holding on. People that are holding on to the pain they've experienced just because it pushes them to do more, and at the back of their minds all they are looking for is that moment where they can be like, gotcha, look at me now. That's so sad. And I really pray and hope you work your way out of that situation, out of that mindset, because it is not a healthy place to be. Because the irony of it is that even when you moved on to other things, you moved on to seemingly better things, those things will still have their challenges. It's not going to be as rosy as you expect. It's not going to solve all the problems that you think you had. So, in this era of social media and just conversing with people and seeing trends and patterns in behaviors, I've come to find that a lot of people do things not because it brings them joy, not because it brings them some level of satisfaction, but because they feel they need to show off. They feel they need to show that life is going well. And at the back of it all, behind the scenes, they're not happy, they're not joyous. All those things are just vanity, and not vanity just for the sake of, doing something nice for themselves. It's vanity to prove points to other people, and that should never ever be your motivation. So, the flex of moving to a better job or starting a better business or relocating somewhere else or just leaving things that don't serve you, or say something tragic happened to you or something traumatic happened to you, and then you're trying to recoup, you're trying to recover, you're trying to heal. Your motivation should never be, oh, I'm going to show them that, I came out of this thing whole, or I came out of this thing alive, or despite what they did to me, I came out healed and healthy, I came out stronger. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. But at the core of it, the reason why you should do certain things, the reason why you should try to tick certain boxes, the reason why you should keep pushing yourself should be because you want a better life for yourself, should be because you want to sleep at night in peace. Peace of mind should be the motivation. It shouldn't be to prove a point. And I'm saying this, and if you can't relate, you're like, yeah, obviously peace of mind should be the motivation. But if you're someone who is struggling with something or who is striving hard to hit a certain goal, hit a certain milestone, maybe drop those 20 pounds or 20 kg, and your motivation is not to live a healthier life, but to show off that, oh yeah, you thought I wasn't good enough then. Look at me now. Look at what I look like. Look at how I'm living. Look at how I'm glowing. your motivations are so wrong and you should sit back and rethink it. How do you recalibrate yourself on this path? One, assess your motivations. Why am I doing the things I'm doing? Why am I trying to hit those milestones? What is motivating me to hit those goals? Let me give you a classic example. So you worked in an office where there were toxic people, your boss was always picking on you. It just wasn't a nice place, and maybe the pay wasn't so good. And something great comes along the way, and you pivot, you move to that new job. Yeah, people are considerably better, salary is better, your boss isn't on your neck like the previous person, and you think like, oh, you're going to start posting, or you keep hoping that your previous job would look back on your time there and be like, oh, I wish this lady was still here, or I wish this man was still here. Oh, they were so good at that this thing or that thing. And you're hoping that one day someone will call you and be like, oh, can you come back, we're willing to pay you so much more. Or you feel that when they see you or see where you are now, they're going to look back and be like, oh, we should have treated her much better. We should have treated him much better. No, that's a wrong motivation to have. That's a wrong aspiration. Your focus should be on where you are and how good things are. Focus on things that are working well for you and let go of the past. It may not be easy. It will not be easy, but you have to let go. You have to release that grip you have on your past. And that is how you heal from trauma. That is how you heal from tragic events, by letting go of the effect they had on you, by not holding on so tightly to where you're going to as a plot twist to where you're coming from, as a aha moment to what you previously experienced. So I want to encourage you today, let go of the past and focus on the things that are working now and the things that add up to your purpose on earth, the things that add up to the big picture, and not trying to prove a point. Sometimes we are motivated by the wrong things, and that is why I think this topic is important. Well, today, when I talk about self awareness, my focus is more on self observation. So you're looking at the things that have happened to you, your life so far, with no judgment, no drilling down, no root cause analysis, but just observing. Okay, where am I today? How did my path bring me here? What are the things that have happened to me? And in doing that, with no judgment, emphasis on no judgment, no over analysis, no blame game, no, oh, she's the one that caused it, he's the one that caused it, or if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have done that. No, you are just observing your path to where you are now. And the more you take time to observe, relax yourself. I don't know, take deep breaths when you're in that space. Take some time to yourself and just listen. So, by listening, just look, just shut your eyes and just think about where you are. Yeah, you obviously think of the mistakes you've made, things you shouldn't have done that you have done, but then you're not processing those things as, oh, moving forward, I'm not going to do this thing, or oh, moving forward, I'm not going to make this decision, I'm not going to fall in love with this kind of person. No, 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 no. You are just observing. You are just looking at your path to this point. And the more you do that, the more you observe and are self accepting of who you are, the good and bad versions of yourself, the more you let go of that need to prove a point moving forward, the more you let go of that need to revenge or to show off or to show that, oh, I'm in a better place, oh, gotcha. No. It's a gradual process, but it all starts from self observation and letting go of those negative feelings, letting go of those negative thoughts. Because I know that there are people who have hurt people so badly, and you may be one of those people. And I'm not trying to downplay the hurt you feel. I'm not trying to downplay the trauma you've experienced or the tragedies that you have seen in your lifetime. But I'm trying to say that moving forward, your motivation should not be revenge. Your motivation should be, I want to be at peace. I want peace of mind. If you're lucky and seeking peace of mind also in itself, like, well, things work out and they see that, yeah, that's nice. But that shouldn't be the reason why you push yourself. That should be the reason why you work hard. You shouldn't be doing things to show that, oh, you are in a better place. No, let go of those people. Let go of those things. Let go of that past. Slowly but surely you will get there. But you can only get to that point of full healing, of full peace, if you start today by letting go of trying to prove a point, of trying to show that things are better off, or of trying to show that yes, you made a good decision by taking yourself out of that situation, or you made a good decision by relocating to another place, or you made a good decision by moving to another job, or you made a good decision by breaking that relationship with your business partner and starting something new. Revenge shouldn't be your motivation. Showing off. So I'm repeating this thing so that it sinks in, because I want us to do better, not to show off, not to come off like, oh, this was a better decision, but because we want to be at peace. I always say this and I'll say it now again. There are too many things to worry about, too many challenges to overcome, that carrying grudges or harboring revenge or payback is a lot of work that you do not need. So as you start this week, start it from a place of self observation. Why am I motivated to do the things that I do? Why am I motivated to achieve the goals that I achieve? And if you find that in this analysis of where you are, what you're doing, you see that is linked to proving a point to someone else from your past, or you see that coming up on the other side or being on the better side of the coin and nothing else is the reason why you're doing that thing, please just take a step back and recalibrate your mind. The flex to moving on should never be revenge, but peace of mind. Oh, if you're listening to this or watching this and you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And I hope you share this to someone that I think it would be relevant to. I would really love that. So, thank you and have a lovely, lovely week ahead. God bless you.